There we go.
Rolled up green from the flag, man.
This is a feature event for the something stocks. I'm going to say mini stocks.
I would say you're probably right.
As the pace truck already has the lights out, ready to go. Cliff Mitchell scheduled to start in his number 26, 55 Kyle Case, 10 of John Vadenburg, 67 of Cassandra Paulette, and waiting on names for the rest of the field. You'll see the ticker down or above as we go green with our Strictly stocks. I just heard over the PA. So there we go, folks. Making the schedule as we go. Strictly stock, that'll probably explain why they don't have much of a cage. I'll hand you this.
Okay.
And you can chime in.
So first feature of the whole weekend, 19 laps to go, so 20-lap feature, and already working up front. The 43 looks pretty good up there, pretty sporty on that outside line, but got the 16 car taking a little peek to the inside, trying to make something happen here. Little bit of a gap back, but a great side-by-side battle up in front.
Good racing all around this track.
There's 7 cars out there, and 6 of them are side-by-side.
Yeah.
So.
And I like how some of them left the brake lights in there to keep away from this suspicion if they are using the brake.
You got to know what your driver's doing in front of you, right?
Of course, yep. Oh, problems here for the number 10.
Vandenberg off the pace a little bit, falls back to the 26 of Cliff Mitchell. That's a bright-looking race car.
That is. Just about as bright as our flag man.
That might be the best graphic package out of these 7 cars so far.
Wasted no money on the graphics. For sure. Oh, third place battle. We're bumping. We're banging. 67 off the pace.
Paulette to the rear of the field.
Lost the draft. Just like Daytona last week.
Yep.
Well, here's your top 3 now. Oh, you got the sideways.
Little sideways.
And a battle right here behind for 4th.
Mitchell's been coming to the front. He started at the rear of the field in the 26. But he might need some help to get up to those drivers in front of him. But he's also got to take 4th at the same time. He's having a hard time getting around the 76.
These strictly stock racers, I mean, they're racing as hard as they possibly can. Surprised there's yet to be a caution with how hard they've been racing, but good show for the fans and, of course, all of you watching online as we're duking it out for 4th.
It's a big weekend for everybody, and these cats putting on a great show to really kick off the whole icebreaker, ice crusher weekend. Really setting the stage, setting the bar, I guess, for these other divisions coming up too.
Now, some would say that we made the trek all the way out here for figure 8s and maybe super lates or modifieds, but it's really these cars. They run all weekend long, so after this race, we're going to pack up and go home. I'm kidding. Don't worry. Don't worry, folks. We got a battle for the lead shaping up here. 16 holding off the 3 at the moment.
It looks like every time the 43 gets close, the 16 kind of turns the wick up a little bit and pulls away. He's going to close the gap one more time, nose to tail at the halfway point of this one.
I see a lead battle brewing. The 43 is slowly reeling him in.
Just got to hit his marks every time he's around this racetrack. I mean, that's the only thing that he's missing right now. He gets close enough to the leader, can sniff that lead, and then loses a little bit of ground. You can see it right there as they dive into turn 3. Nice entry for the 43, but can't translate it off the corner.
Oh, it's getting pretty good here. 43, like you said, got to hit the marks, got to not overdrive these entries, doing just that. But the exit, that's where the 16 will get the 43.
Little wiggle middle of the corner for the 16 through 3 and 4, but not enough to throw him off, but the 43 is there.
And the 55 is coming close.
Kyle Case is closing in, but does he have enough time to catch those drivers in front of him? Going to have 6 to go right here. The one thing I'm seeing out of that 55 right behind, he's taking the wide exit out of 4. Seems like the other 2 are kind of just holding it a little bit lower. They might get some lap traffic here before this thing is all said and done, too.
Oh, the 10's going to go low, though. Let the leaders by. Gentleman racer there.
John
Well, not all the way. Not letting the leaders go all the way by.
Keeping up in the corners, right?
Yeah.
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 A little bit easier. And now in the middle of the top 2.
Oh, but has a problem. It looks like it might be some sort of a fuel pickup issue. The way that car gets a lot of speed through the corners, but not on the straightaways.
And now that battle for second, Kyle Case has closed in and looking to take second in the late laps here. They'll come by to 3 to go this time.
Four to 3 has got that Richard Petty lane going through turns 3 and 4. I'll show you what that is here in a second. I'll zoom into the driver. You can see he's using all his weight to get this 43 to turn. King Richard. Got that helmet right on the roll bar as the battle for second is still brewing.
Case is using the whole racetrack when he comes out of the corners. Right there, sweeping out to the wall. But I don't think he can get to the outside of him. He might need to use the bumper. They're coming to the white.
Oh, move to the inside.
Can he hold it down, though? He's not going to be able to sweep out this time out of 2. Muscle him maybe into 3.
Got fenders.
Checkered flag for the 16. Kyle Case, great battle for second.
Made the move at the right time on the last lap. In a clean race with a couple of mechanical issues, but nonetheless, you're a winner. You're the 16 who just didn't say, I wouldn't say took it easy out there, had his hands full. But it looks like that Neon had something for him here tonight.
He had his hands full with the 43 for a number of laps and kind of fell off, and Kyle Case is able to take second place at the end of it.
Wonder if that car still has air conditioning.
It looks like it just came off the floor. Charlie Williams.
Look at that paint job. The 43's got a jerry can in the back.
Yep. Look at the smile on his face, too. You don't think this is a big weekend for them?
Oh, it's got to be. One of their biggest races in live on low budget TV. I don't know if that's a big deal, but to me it is. Sending it downstairs.
Checkered flag in hand, and he is, man, Charlie, looked like you're doing a little work in there.
That was great.
Come on over here, Charlie. Let's get you out here in front of all the fans here. Hey, man, good job. Hey, you had a great run back on New Year's Eve. It's good to see you back out here again. 2019, so far, so good.
So far, so good. That was great. That was great. I didn't know what the car was going to do tonight after hitting the wall. Marty, Rick, Josh, everybody at the shop, they helped me out, getting the car ready to go. You know, hopefully this is just the beginning of the great season.
You had to work there to get around the 43. Looked like he was wanting to run that outside line, and I tell everybody all the time how much you got to fight for the bottom here, and you did a great job getting that spot. But then once you get that spot, it's time to play defense. You did a great job holding him off there, and you had to like seeing that 55 kind of creeping up a little bit, putting the pressure on the 43 behind you.
I tell you, to be honest with you, I didn't see nothing behind me. I really didn't. All I did was kept on looking forward, and glad it turned.
Well, you've got our first checkered flag of what's going to be a great weekend here at Showtime Speedway. Charlie, congratulations. Charlie Williams, your winner tonight. Our 20-lap strictly stock and the first career win. How about that? Not bad to get 2019 started.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're going to head over here and hear from our second place finisher. Man, you had to fight there to get that last spot. Kyle Case. You don't get to come up here and run as much as some of the other guys that race in this division, and everybody knows this car from the old Strictly Stock days down the road there, and this is a good car. You're a good driver, and, man, you were fighting there those last few laps to get that second spot.
Yeah, we didn't get any practice. I borrowed this from Steve Majors Site Development. I got to thank them, but we borrowed it. We didn't get any practice, nothing. We just came out here kind of winging it. And, you know, if we'd had some practice, we'd have probably been something for the 16. But we've been so busy running bombers and modified minis and everything else that we don't have time for the small stuff anymore.
Well, you put on a good show there at the end. Had to do a lot of battle in there to get by the 43 there to secure this second spot here, but a great run for you. And Strictly Stocks are going to be here all weekend long. We hope to see you back here again here in 2019. Going to be here all weekend. Kyle Case in the 55 brings it home in second spot here tonight. I'll get a quick word here. Carl Hughes is over here. Get a quick word with our third place finisher. Had to battle there at the end to try to hang on to that second spot, and Kyle just nipped you there at the end there. But, man, car was up front, and it looked pretty strong to start there, but just not quite enough there, but a good top 3 run for you.
Well, thank you. Just want to say thanks to Marty and Charlie. The guy over here that crept around me, I forgot his name. But thanks to all the fans, All Seasons Auto Care. Here we go.
All right, man, great job. Congratulations. That's our Strictly Stock division getting our weekend started. As I mentioned, the Strictly Stocks, they're going to be running all 3 nights of the Ice Crusher weekend. So look forward to seeing them back out here again tomorrow night and then again Sunday afternoon as we're getting ready to bring out our mini stock coming up next.